Hello, amazing teachers. Jay Fulmer here. We get to talk about the Book of Omni. The Book of Omni may contain only one chapter, but it contains some great and powerful spiritual messages, as well as some of the most complex and important historical context in the Book of Mormon. Now, our lesson manual does a great job of emphasizing this doctrine, especially offering your whole soul to Christ. And I don't have anything to add to the great messages, activities, questions, and scripture study blocks in the manual itself. This is a great self-contained lesson. The thing that I'll offer this time is, because we don't have any of the content in context, I've created a resource. It's very short, and the hope is that it could be useful at the beginning of class to be able to set the stage. The reason for setting the historical stage is that these doctrines, the way we remember things, is that we couch them inside of a story. And so when we have visuals or we understand history, those provide an anchor point, which helps us to remember those doctrines and those spiritual truths. So outside of being an interesting story, it also helps us to retain the information that we're studying, the important spiritual information we're studying. So if we can spare 3.5 minutes at the beginning of class, this video might be helpful. You'll find it on the Fulmer Gems channel, but I'll put a link to it in the description below. It's under the picture gems. Each one of these are a short format context to try to tell you the story of the scriptures with pictures in a very short amount of time. So the Omni picture gems will help walk you through a map of events and let you know what's happening, where, why, and how the history in the Book of Omni all fits together. You'll notice in the video that I'm using a map of Book of Mormon lands. I've introduced this before, but if you run a search on the church's website for Book of Mormon map and hit all content, you'll see right here the Book of Mormon map that was created for seminary. This is an approved map by the church, and it can help us to better tell the stories of the Book of Mormon going forward. The Book of Omni is the first time that this map will be particularly important. You may not be able to find this on your mobile device because it's a PDF, unless your mobile device can do PDFs. So you may have to go to a web browser on a computer to locate this from the church. But you can download this PDF and you can print it as big as you like. I'll have a link to this in the description. And one last thing, back to my YouTube channel, there is a video here on a scriptural overview of the church's map. Why is it designed the way it is, and what's the scriptural foundation for that layout? If that's a topic that's interesting to you or to one of your students, you might find this less than 6-minute video a very helpful resource. The Book of Omni is such an exciting book, and we don't often spend very much time on it. Help your kids build a relationship with it, and especially the important doctrines that are taught. You're going to have a great lesson.